I was going through the numbers to see how many trade license has been issued this year. The number was 87,000 and change. Okay, doctor, what is the most rising industry that people are applying for to get licenses in UAE?
Okay. Real estate is one for sure because more brokerages, more companies that can, for example, recruitment companies, more and more are coming in to feed these industries. Hospitality is again going up because there are associated secondary suppliers. What I mean by secondary here is those who would be supplying raw material, equipment, technology, stationery, linen, and these kind of things to hotels because we have a massive agenda for hospitality and tourism. So naturally, companies that have this, India, China, a lot of these companies are going to start coming in here and setting up. So one is definitely hospitality. The second is definitely real estate. Education is the third one because there's a big drive for education. We want to be one of the best in the world.
And when
Artificial,
you say education, you're referring to schools and universities?
all schools, universities, diploma type of colleges, specialist category educations, which is one of the reasons why the 6-month visas were introduced, the short-term visas for people to come in, can get themselves educated, pick up accreditations and things like that. I also see artificial intelligence will be a massive area where you'll see a lot of companies being set up now. Digital currencies coming up. The gaming will create a lot of industries that are going to be associated with it. We've already seen 30,000 new jobs are coming in. That's not for the gambling, but just the gaming. We want to be one of the top 10 cities in the world. So I think these are the industries that are probably entertainment will come up a lot because when you are now attracting the ultra rich people in the world, then a lot of leisure lifestyles will become very important. So these are the industries that I think money, finances would definitely be a big thing.
Doctor, were you expecting 2023 or did it exceed your expectations?
It actually exceeded my expectations. In all fairness, you had Russia and Ukraine that did fuel it and support it. But I have to give credit definitely to the government because all the strategies very well planned, thought through. We already had the record year last year. It was very clear we will have a bigger year this year. I'm even confident about 2024. The Knight Frank report has called it the year of the Chinese, and they have projected a 15% increase next year. I think we will go above the 15%. That's the reason why when a Palm Jebel Ali decides to launch, they know it's not a launch which you will finish in the next 2 to 3 months. They're going to be launching all through next year.
It's
When
going
an
to be
Aldar,
5 years launches.
yeah, when an Aldar has come in now, it is their first announcement. They're just testing the waters. They put their toes in it. There's going to be more coming, and Emaar is going to go a bit more aggressive. You have, I think, another 8 to 9 launches from Emaar just till the end of this year.
This is a kind of worry for smaller developers, private developers, and I've been having these kind of conversations. They were telling me like that 2023, 2024, there will be just 2 master communities that will suck up the liquidity up to 75%, which is Jabal Ali, the Palm Jabal Ali, and the Oasis by Emaar. So these 2 mega master community, whenever it's released, they're gonna be taking a lot of the liquidity. So the smaller developers, and when I say smaller, I'm talking about a developer that has 1 or 2 buildings. They are trying to come up with an eco living or something special, or by giving a lot of amenities for their buyers, or giving an extended, nice, easy payment plan just to be letting anyone can afford
You
their
know, I
properties.
honestly don't think they have to be worried about this. I don't believe a government like the government of Dubai is creating long-term strategy to take care of 2 or 3 developers. I don't believe in that. That will break the global confidence in you as a city because you need to have the whole city evolving. So I honestly don't think that the government is thinking, let's have 75% come only
It's
into
not
this.
about the government. Government is giving permission to
The-
all
to
to be
everybody.
launching.
So what I'm saying is this. What these 2 are doing is Apam Jebel Ali was always going to come back at some point in time. It has come back now. That's it. But I think what people need to remember, it's what I said earlier also. Remember, the people are starting to move outwards. Okay, and someone who was putting rent is now looking to buy. So a new batch of buyers will emerge from within the market itself. But these guys can't put the 8 millions, 8.5, 11 million in Oasis. They definitely cannot put the 20, 25 millions on the Palm Jebel Ali. So a Palm Jebel Ali, the Oasis, is not going to impact these people. They are going to look still for the 900,000, 750, 1.1, 1.2. That is where most of these small developers are operating anyway. If they begin, that's why if they understand how the city is evolving, how the government is positioning the city with all the new people coming in looking for jobs are not going to Palm Jebel Ali. So if they can read the strategy and then they plan their own future correctly, communicate that, market it correctly, there is a lot of business for them. Lot of business. I think it's a very narrow view if they look at just 2-3 master communities and say, that's going to take the money. Yes, it will take. Also remember there is
a big chunk of the money.
A big chunk. But there is a completely new set of buyer that's now emerging in the market who was never thinking of buying, was only renting. They cannot be taken by those chunks.
Absolutely.
Neither will they rent in those areas. So they are yours, one. Secondly, we are attracting 250,000 people a year. They're also yours. So that is there for you. So I don't think it should be that much of a concern because the ultra high net worths are coming in, right? So you're going to, for them, you need the super high ends. This is the third category of people that we are bringing into Dubai because Dubai as a city has magnetic attraction globally. If you tell people today, I live in Dubai, it's prestige. You couldn't do that before. It was New York or London. People said, okay, you've got it made. But now Dubai can do it. And that's why we are getting the ultra high net worth coming. So these big ones will take those people. Those people were never going to anyway buy from the small developer. So the market is balanced if we understand it in the right perspective.
Are we going to keep this market strength in the first 2 quarters of 2024?
The current trend? Of course. The two strongest quarters in any year is Q4 and Q1. Weather is excellent. There's a lot of activities happening. Even investors who plan their budgets have got a lot of money in the beginning of the year. We have the shopping festivals, which brings half the world to Dubai. The Chinese New Year will be happening. So there is going to be a lot. You can see what happens, right? Hotels double their prices for rooms when the Chinese are coming. And we know that next year is called the Year of the Chinese. So you will definitely have a very good quarter. Q4 and Q1 both are going to be good unless something develops further.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
We're
Which
talking
we
if
don't want to
everything
speculate.
is still the same,
Yeah.
there is no force majeure, there is nothing out of the picture coming in, just saying how it is.
It is going to happen. I'm excited about Dubai. I don't care. Some people will say, okay, these guys don't know what they're talking about. We've always proven people wrong. Whenever we've said something, it has always happened. So I'm super excited and I'm glad I'm here. And you give me a choice today. Do you want to go to another city? The answer is no.
Of course.
Answer is no.
We're not only witnessing this greatness being built, we're just living it, we're feeling it, and we cannot be more happy to be living in here, enjoying, first of all, our safety, no headache, easy life, and everything the city has to give us. So we appreciate Dubai more than any other city in the world. And
absolutely.
Definitely, we're happy to be here. Doctor, thanks a lot for a beautiful episode. Don't stay away for long. We would love to have you once a week, but thank you always for coming and see you in the next one.
Thank you, Anthony.
You are listening to Take Charge podcast, hosted by
Anthony Joseph.